Hi everyone, I'm Angela. Welcome and welcome back to Angela's Fashion Mix. Happy holidays. I thank you for being here, and this is day 4 of my 12 days of Christmas. If you are new, I thank you for watching. This is what we're doing for the 12 days. It's just a sharing of what Angela's Fashion Mix is all about. So there'll be a mixture of things going on until Christmas Day. So I'm starting today with talking about thrifting and what my process looks like, why I thrift, where I thrift. Watch the video entitled Let's Talk Thrift. That's a comprehensive overview of why I thrift, where I thrift, and a look at what some of those pieces are. So I'm also sharing a couple of pieces today that I found recently as I found a new thrift store, and it has the largest selection of jewelry that I've ever seen in a thrift store. It was so much fun just going through all of the pieces, and I'm sharing what those pieces are. I'm talking about my cleaning process, which you'll see in the video, and a couple of pair of shoes that I acquired from Thrift. And for the jewelry, the piece that I am wearing, I found at the thrift store. It was $5. It's a very nice piece, and I'm going to enjoy wearing this. And I also found a necklace that I absolutely will love. Look, I love the detail there. Has a bit of shimmer. It's kind of a mirror effect. And this will be nice for just something that needs a little bit of detail here on the front. I love focal points. A great way to do that. So it could be a little bit longer. It could be shorter. That's a great piece. I found a choker. I'm going to wear it as a choker. It can fall a little bit longer. I love the detail there, and I love the color. I've actually kind of been drawn to this color in a few pieces recently. So I'm really liking that. As you can see, in keeping with that, I found this bronze pen, and all of these are from that new little thrift store. I initially thought this was a butterfly, but in ways that I turned it, I couldn't quite get to butterfly. Regardless of that, I love the piece. And I love brooches because they can accent a sweater or a lapel on your blazer or a poncho, just to give you a little bit of detail there. And these are going to be great for the holiday, just depending on what the style is. If you can find them in sparkle, and I'll show you a couple of those just to show you what I'm talking about. A great way to just add a little bit with regard to a brooch. Great way to just accent and bring some detail to your clothing. So I love these for that reason, and that's going to just kick things up a little bit. I also found a couple of bracelets. I absolutely love the detail on that. I think that is just so very nice. It's metal. One thing I would advise with regard to bracelets is that you check the clasps to make sure that they're going to work, which I've done already. So these are good. And I also found this one in gold. Very nice detail. Also metal. And that was $3. So I love thrifted pieces, especially jewelry, because of the affordability. So one thing with regard to this video that I'm also talking about in the Goodwill stores or in thrift in general is if you know someone that's starting out with their career, they're a recent graduate, they're getting into the workplace with all the interviews and different things of that nature, even if it's a virtual interview, you still want to present nicely when you're face to face with a potential employer. So even if it's from the waist up, what is being presented is definitely a great way to start building that professional wardrobe and save some money in the process by shopping thrift. So once I get my jewelry home, the products I'm going to be using, I'm starting with the Clorox wipes. We're wiping everything down. I also use Lysol and Febreze. Most of the time I'll use Febreze for handbags, shoes, things of that nature, but they're all pretty much going to get the Lysol and the wipes. So in addition to that, you'll see what my process is here in the video for cleaning my jewelry pieces especially. Everything else is pretty much subject to being washed. Some things are going to go to the dry cleaners depending on what that label says. If my label says dry clean only, it's going to the dry cleaners. If it just says dry clean, I'm going to wash it at home, even if I take it to the dry cleaners after, just for details for crisp on lapels, or if I need crease in a pants, anything like that. It'll go to the cleaners for that reason. Other than that, it's getting taken care of here. I mentioned a couple of days ago that I really do enjoy holiday desserts and foods and all of that. I love the festivities and all of the things associated with it. So I'm showing a little bit of dessert that we enjoy here at home during the holidays. Of course, we can eat these things any time of year, but they just feel a little more special for me during the holiday. And I'm not in the beauty space, so I don't give beauty advice or anything of that nature. However, I am sharing a nail color. For the holiday, I typically go with silver. This is pretty much what I wear all winter and into spring. It has some shimmer for the holiday. Just adds a little bit to my looks day to day. For the next couple of months, this is what I will be wearing on my nails. So I hope you enjoy the video. I thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. The pieces that I acquired from Thrift, and I'm just going to show you a quick little cleaning as to what that process may be like depending on the piece. Most of the time for anything metal, I'm fine putting alcohol or bleach in some cases. Just depends on what it looks like. But there's going to be one piece here that I'm going to demonstrate as to how I clean that with Q-tips because of the level of grooves. This area right here needs cleaning. See, that's a little bit different than that one, but I'm going to focus on all of it and just kind of go into the grooves to clean that. And then once I do that, then I am going to wash each of them. So I'll leave them here to air dry, and once that happens, I will then be able to add them into my collection. So what this sign means is that for any item that has a blue ticket or a blue tag on it would be 50% off of the regular price, and this color changes week by week. I love Goodwill because of the variety of items that they have. They have everything, including electronics. They have dishes, as you see. The store is very well organized. I like that they have spaces for everything and everything is not jumbled together. I do also like the variety of items that they have. Like here for the holiday, they're going to have Christmas trees, they're going to have wreaths, and whatever someone donates, of course. So here on the price tag, this is a blue ticket item, which means this is priced at $80. That would be half off based on the blue tag on the tree. And that is a 9-foot tree. What a great price. And it is also pre-lit. So taking a walk through the store, one thing I enjoy about shopping at Goodwill is that everything is categorized. So you don't have to hunt around for anything. The blue toppers there on the racks clearly identify what is on the rack. As you see here, women's coats, those are $9.25. I love that the store is clean, and this is the case day to day. Most of them are going to look this way, and that is going to definitely create a more enjoyable space. Another thing about Goodwill is that everything has color coordinated racks. So you won't have any issue looking for certain things. They typically keep sleeves together, colors together,
pants together. It all just kind of makes sense throughout the store. In addition to that, if you're considering or are in the process of changing over your closet, a great way to keep things together, as I mentioned, is what I do at home, is to colorize your closet. That's going to make finding things a bit easier, and it's going to make getting dressed a bit easier as well. The scarves are always on full display. There's usually an abundance of scarves, and those are priced at $5 each. So a great way to add some simple accessories to your looks day to day. They all come in a variety of of colors, and each store is going to have, of course, a huge assortment. There's nothing going to be the same store to store. So I just advise that you visit all of them that are near you. And of course, I always advise when you go away, also look for the stores. Blazers are priced at $9.25, and always a great option to create a casual look with the blazer, because there is so much to choose from, as well as for your professional looks, for any other opportunity that you have. And I was a little disappointed that this blazer did not fit. That is a style that I love, but this one just didn't work. But a great opportunity, and this definitely shows you the quality of the items that are in store, because donations come from everywhere, from a variety of donors. So you're going to have a really large mixed bag of what the possibilities are when you're shopping thrift. That can be anything from vintage to trendy to everything in between with regard to what might be available. So give yourself an opportunity to explore and really take time to go through and look for what you think you might need. I don't go to the thrift stores on a schedule. I may decide that there's something that I need, or just something that I think I want to complement a look. I might check out a thrift store for that reason. One, because it's going to be pretty quick, and there's going to be just something just very unexpected most of the time. So with regard to the little tags, every piece has a little sticker or a little tag on it. It's a little plastic tag. The one is orange and the other is blue. The blue item is the one that will be 50% off. So in the blazers at $9.25 and 50% off, that is a great purchase, regardless of the style, the designer, the brand, any of that. All are going to be the same. So again, just looking through a few pieces, not looking for anything specific on this trip. I just wanted to be able to share what my process is and just kind of introduce those of you that have never considered thrifting or have mixed emotions about what thrifting really is, how that goes. Now, this particular jacket is an Oleg Cassini, a very old, way back brand, but great quality, great price for what this offers. And this style is never going to go out of style. So Oleg Cassini, those designers from back in the day that are still going to offer those great pieces, those are lots of times available at the thrift store. So the reason I'm not speaking here is because there was background music playing and I needed to get rid of that. But what I was talking about really is just what I was saying with regard to what the Oleg Cassini piece offers. Now, this is a 2-piece dress set. And the great thing about this, whether you're new to thrift or you're just starting out and building a wardrobe, this is going to give you a lot of opportunity to mix and match, because the blazer, of course, can be worn with a pair of pants or a skirt, and the dress could be worn with a whole different blazer or with a shirt or sweater. Just depends on what you want to do. And suits are $16.50, but if it has the blue tag on it, it's going to be half that cost. So a great way to build a wardrobe from scratch for not a lot of money. The same with this suit. a great piece. And I've talked about Casper before for my own wardrobe. Again, a similar style. And those pieces can be pulled and mixed with other options to just give those spaces some extra wear. A great opportunity there. I love the suit, not my size, but definitely a great looking suit. So while you're thinking about whether or not thrift is something that you want to do, take a look more at the store and kind of get a feel for what's really going on in the thrift space. I would definitely advise Goodwill, but also just general anything that says thrift store. A lot of times they're going to have some real treasures and you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Now for the black suit, I'm going to, with this suit, build a look for the workplace. I know a lot of you have been in corporate, coming out of corporate, just starting in corporate in careers, and there is a great opportunity again to just create some looks and have some really good pieces for the wardrobe for the workplace and not break the bank. So I'm looking for shoes now to go with the suit. There is an extensive collection of shoes throughout the store. I was heartbroken that these did not fit me because I thought they were really, really cute. It's a nice sock booty and I absolutely love it, but you never know what you're going to find. And this pair looks like maybe it was worn to try on. It does not have any wear on it. So you can see the shoes. They are ranging from flats to everything in a shoe, whatever the style is, including something really, really high. This one actually is out of my comfort zone, but I'm just looking for something for work with a couple of options for the black suit. This handbag is brand new, as you can see by the tissue still on the hardware. Again, oftentimes, things that I find are gonna be new. So all styles of belts are $3.99. Definitely a great way to build a belt collection. If that's what you're working on and a missing piece in your wardrobe, take a look at the belts. I actually planned to buy the white belt and I had to get to an appointment and I left it. I forgot to go back and get it. So here is the black suit. That's $16.50. So I'm going to pull a look together with this white ruffled blouse, and that's going to create some interest there at the neckline. If you're trying to define your style, this is a great opportunity to play with that at an affordable cost. I'm adding in a patent leather low heel for the business look, and I'm also making a second selection as a block heel in a suede for a second possibility. So with the look that I'm creating, I'm going to add a belt. The great thing about belts is that you can wear the same jacket or blazer, changing the belt, and that's just going to give you a different feel, especially if you're using a different style. So a lot of ways there to create some interest, to cinch your waist regardless of your size. You can definitely bring some definition to the waistline with a belt. You can kind of see how this look is starting to build with the suit. So the total for the suit, the blouse, the belt, the bags, and the shoes came to a total of $42.72 for the entire look, including the blouse. Now I showed it with the scarf just as an additional possibility if you did not want to wear a blouse. Looking now at the jeans, they're all together. Everything here is black, And the tops, everything separated, coordinated, colorized, and all together makes for easy shopping. So they also carry women's plus sizes. You see pricing here on those items. And for the lighter jeans, yet again, still colorized, and we're still now in the Goodwill store. So for tank tops and for that blouse that I showed with the ruffle, that was $5.25. However, if you buy two of them, the price is a better buy. So that goes up to $6 and some change with two. This suit right here, I was disappointed yet again because I thought it was absolutely beautiful. Casual corner from way back in the day, I remember. But this is a really, really nice suit. So not only do they carry clothing, as I mentioned, there's a variety of other things. And there is a separate section for home goods. So it's just like shopping in a department store. And on a rack like this is where I found, this is the exact location that I found that fur from a few videos ago. Even the hardware department is in colors, so it just makes for easy shopping. And again, this tree was a 12-foot tree, and that was, I believe, about $50. A very nice table if you're looking for home items. Those are also available. Goodwill number 2. This was my second stop. Again, looking at shoes. And I started here in the shoe department because I looked at so many clothes in the other store. But this was a pair that I thought was of interest. I tried it on. The problem with this shoe was it was a little big. It was my size, but it was a little big. And just some other possibilities and things that are there. These were new. And again, that's a lot of what I find. And look what I found. Now, this is a faux fur. It's by Jones, New York, but a great looking coat. And look at the price on that. Not half off, but look at the price on that. And the problem with this, not enough to keep me from getting it, was when I went to button it, I could not locate the buttonholes. So either they are really hidden or they're not there, and this could be possibly why someone would donate it. But I absolutely love it, and I can see this with denim as well as for a dress-up moment. To the thrift store. Annie's thrift store, that has the most jewelry that I've ever seen in a thrift store. And it's all right there in the front of the store when you walk in. And this is a costume jewelry lover's haven. So many pieces to choose from. And the pieces that I showed earlier are where I got them from. This is from Annie's thrift store. And I will be a frequent visitor just to kind of keep check to see what's come in new. The owner says that there's going to be a lot more coming and that this collection is building. So I'm excited about that. What I always say with thrift stores is look around. These shoes were the only two pair in this section, and they could have easily have been missed if you just didn't take the time to just walk through. You never know what might have been picked up by a customer and just placed somewhere. So I advise that when you're shopping thrift is just look coming and going, because you may miss an opportunity.
sit just to the right of that.